And then here, that's the superior vena cava, and here you would have the inferior vena cava. But it's more important down here, so here's superior. Okay, the superior vena cava, here, then branches. And here these portions, that would be the left, and that's the right brachiocephalic vein. Then here you can see that it further branches. So this part here after this branch is the external jugular vein. And this here, where it branches only really to the next branching. I'm trying to get it here. So only this part until it branches here, or like until it starts branching off here again. So just this little part, that would be the subclavian vein. And then it's after that is axillary. And then in this cat we're not sure what happened, because with the veins, I'm sorry, so we don't know really where brachial and axillary start and begin. So okay, we're not holding you for that now with this one. But we found, so here we have then the external jugular, right? And here coming off, here you can hopefully see that here, this blue guy here, okay? And that's the transverse scapular vein. Okay, so brachiocephalic, jugular, subclavian, and here all the way on top, it's transverse scapular. All right? Okay, with the arteries, hope everybody can see that here. So here's the aortic arch. Difference in arteries is there's only one brachiocephalic artery, and this is because the left subclavian comes off by itself of the aortic arch. So here the brachiocephalic, here is the left subclavian. And then if you look up here, it kind of like looks like a bird foot or something like that. See here, like these three guys. Get another one. Okay, so here the first one that branches off, that is the left common carotid artery. So it comes off here, goes underneath here the brachiocephalic, and it extends all the way up. Then the middle one, that would be the right common carotid artery, also goes underneath and goes all the way up to the head and neck. And then here on this side, that would then be the right subclavian artery. So the left coming off here by itself, the right coming off the brachiocephalic. Okay, and here then very nice. So here we have the subclavian. Here it continues. And then here you can see this one little branch that's coming off. So beyond this, until this little branching here, that will be then the axillary artery. So subclavian, axillary, and everything beyond that then, like on the floor, no, here, that's then the brachial artery. Okay, so artery's good. All right, to the bottom part. So here we have the diaphragm, that would be the stomach. Okay, let's do the veins again. So this big one here right in the middle, that's your inferior vena cava. All this one. Here you have your kidneys, and here as well. And hopefully you remember, on top of the kidneys, they're the adrenal glands. So the first branching that's coming off here, the vena cava, it's like this guy here. Goes to the adrenal gland, that's the adrenolumbar vein. Next one that goes off here and here, that's the renal vein. Let's go further down. And then here, hopefully, you can see that we have like a branching. Okay, so here, here's like one branch, and here's another branch, okay, of the inferior vena cava. These are called the common iliac veins. Now I have to dig. Okay. So with the iliacs, that's always here like one vessel. So here we have the branching. Here's one, there's two. And you can see here's all one vessel, all right? So up till this small one that goes inside that I'm holding up here. So this part, that's the common iliac. The one that I'm holding up here that would go like straight inside, that's the internal iliac vein. This part is the external iliac vein, and as soon as it goes into the leg, it's the femoral vein. Okay, so up here, common iliac, internal iliac, external iliac, femoral vein. Right? arteries. So here right next to the vena cava, the big one that goes straight down, that's the aorta. Can't really see it on top because it's covered by everything. Okay, now we have it here. The first one that goes kind of like off here. See, it's like a V shape, a little stuff here, but this V, the first one up here, that's the celiac trunk. And this guy here, that would be the superior mesenteric vein. Actually, here you can see nicely the renal artery. It's this small guy here. This goes to the gonads. Then here the aorta continues down here, so parallel to the vena cava. The next one that goes off is the inferior mesenteric artery that goes here to the colon. And then down here you see like a branching again. Branching here means we have iliacs again, alright? Here's a little bit easier. The top ones, the big ones, those are the external iliac arteries. And the smaller ones right underneath, those are the internal iliac arteries. And so as soon, same vessel here again, and as soon as we get into the leg, that will be then the femoral artery. And that's it.